Yeah, it's nice. All right, let's see how close they'll let us get. Was that a cat?
With the police saying, why are you taking photos of my car?
That's why I wear the, hold on, I'm doing a video, okay? That's why I wear the chest piece. Because it constantly records, it's got plenty of memory, and, all right, let's cross this way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
What does this tentacle do?
I don't know if I've actually really seen a hose set up, because that's pretty cool. And then they must be tapped into the, oh yeah, there it is over there. The fire hydrant. Pardon me? What is it? Was it good? Oh man, we got like undercovers or something over here. I know, right? Squeeze the crosswalk. Hey, how's it going, man? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Awesome, man. Let's walk around to the other side, see if we can get a better angle. How's it going? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, sir. Is there an area that we can stand in?
Yeah, there's scene tape out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, sir. I didn't see any that had
no, you're right.
impeded our traffic.
Put here.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Now,
recording?
Is there an area where should we stand?
Yeah, if you don't mind, just standing back for us. We've got operations going on. Is this recording?
Yes, sir. I'm definitely going to back up for you.
You're not answering my question.
Excuse us.
At the edge of the, out there in the sidewalk, public sidewalk out there, if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind.
Public sidewalk? It's not really a public sidewalk, huh?
I don't think I've got it.
Favor, you get to the other side right there. The other side. Don't get in between the fire trucks.
In between the fire trucks? Okay, is there a designation? Because I've got tape over here that clearly marks where we can't go.
Yeah, but these fire trucks are moving, so if you get in the way, we're going to stop you. It's going to interfere and all that.
Cool.
Safe bet would be that sidewalk right there, but that's not.
On the other side?
Yeah, media's over there too and all that stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. Good luck. Ready? Pardon me?
You got IDs?
Is there a reason?
Yeah, we're on the scene right now. We're investigating.
Okay.
With IDs. Your ID?
Am I
You're not
submit?
under detained. You're not detained right
Right,
now.
yeah.
I just want to see your ID.
I'd rather not show that, sir.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I'm not legally obligated to.
Okay. Well, you're on our crime scene right now. You got into the crime scene area. We're trying to investigate that. So,
Yes, sir.
I mean, we
It's
can't.
nothing was marked off, so I didn't know where was
but you
appropriate to go.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And then we talked about it, and you told me where to go, and I
Okay.
absolutely
And the fire
obliged.
wants you identified for their investigation.
Yes, sir. I understand
If
that.
you would like to go further with it, you can go ahead and do that too. Like I said, you were already on our scene right now.
Yes, sir. Again, I'm just here for press. I'm just taking some pictures and videos. I'm not sure what the problem is.
Okay.
I would not like to give you my ID. I think that's within my right to do so. I absolutely understand you gentlemen asking.
Okay.
And I respect that.
We try to de-escalate situations instead of just handcuffing you when you're on the scene. That's what we talk about. It we de-escalate things. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe I was misunderstanding then your directions, because we had a conversation over there, and you said if
And I
you could
didn't
just.
tell you to come over here, but
Yes, sir,
the fire
so-
chief. Can I talk?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't
The
think
fire chief-
I interrupted you. I was very polite,
Okay,
sir.
the fire chief wants you identified right now. Hey! It's immediate.
So again, John, I understand, but I am respectfully going to
Do you
decline
have
that.
a business card or something? So we can
Unfortunately,
contact with you?
unfortunately, I don't, sir. My name is Zach. What's your name, sir?
I can't just. You know how many Zacks there are? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just introducing myself. So
Listen, I'm proper in this scene. You
Yes,
ain't
sir.
got no ID on you? Do you have an ID on you?
pardon me, sir?
Do you have an ID?
I'm going to go ahead and exercise my Fifth Amendment right, sir, not answer any more questions.
Listen,
because of your escalating, sir. Again, I am being.
You went into
I'm
a
trying to
crime
be.
scene area without
Sir.
permission.
Sir, I'm not sure why you're yelling.
Okay.
Sir, I'm trying to be respectful.
No, you're
Officer
not.
Officer
First of all, you're
Torres.
not listening to him.
I'm absolutely listening, sir. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to talk to you guys.
Okay.
We're working on, you know, relations with the public. All this horrible stuff that's going on right now, and you guys can't treat.
We're not having
Forget
a political
that.
conversation.
We don't
I'm
wanna
not.
talk about that.
I'm asking you just
We
to
don't wanna-
respect my rights.
We don't want to talk about that.
I understand that, sir.
listen
You're
to
yelling at me, sir.
Okay, because you're not listening.
Sir?
You crossed a crime scene.
So there's no tape. There's no
But you went
indication.
in
You know,
there.
guys have access to their truck.
Gentlemen, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
The
not.
property is on fire.
So a fire chief
I
wants to
understand that.
ID you, so give us your ID.
Sir, I understand and I respect your request, but unfortunately I'm going to deny that at this time.
Okay, just wait right there. We'll call our supervisor. See what we can
Yes,
do.
please. I would appreciate that.
What do you want to do?
Good supervisor around.
Did you go in there too?
He was with them, yeah, both of them.
Followed him, yes.
And I can imagine, are you going to give your identification? Or are you sticking with him?
He's my ride, so I'm sticking with him.
And again, respectfully, gentlemen,
That's
because this
not-
is
no,
this
you're
is
not
our respect.
respecting us. You're not respecting the authority.
Absolutely,
of the
I am, sir.
No, you're not.
I talk to you with respect,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
sir.
No, you're not.
What do you all work for? Or is that,
I am with the media, yes, sir.
what media? Like, is it
Well,
an agency
well,
or-
well, sir. Now I feel very threatened. I had no
Nobody-
problem.
no, you don't know what they work for.
No, no,
Stop
no.
telling
I
me.
feel very threatened,
This-
sir. No, I'm going to tell you, I feel very
Stop.
threatened.
I don't know how you would feel threatened.
Because I've got 3 armed gentlemen that approached me. You guys were fairly respectful. You are absolutely respectful. You talked to me with respect. He started escalating the situation, which is not what we're supposed to do in these situations. I am not a threat. I don't understand why he has to escalate that. Well, that's, and I appreciate that. Well, no.
We're going to contact the supervisor. The supervisor will
The following post and video were shared with the COPBLOCK network anonymously, via the COPBLOCK.org submissions page. The submitter stated that they wanted to remain anonymous due to fears of retaliation, which are well-founded given the history of police. As is stated in the description, the videos are fairly self-explanatory. The person taking the video and another person were attempting to shoot photos of a fire in a shopping district known as Old Springs, Texas, which is located just outside of Houston. At one point they reach an area where a Harris County Sheriff's deputy tells them is off limits. They then ask where they can go without being in the restricted area, and after receiving an answer relocate to that area. However, shortly after that conversation they are approached by 3 other deputies who begin demanding their ID. Initially those deputies state that the men are not being detained, but once they decline to provide ID they are then told that they are going to be detained based on having entered the crime scene area. From that point, the deputies try to intimidate them into complying with their demand for ID. The man filming correctly points out that there is no clear marking of where the crime scene is and that once they were told they couldn't be there they promptly and without argument left that area. Rather than attend to the fire, which they supposedly were concerned with the men taking photos might have prevented them from doing, the deputies instead chose to waste their time escalating a resolved situation into an argument and then attempting to intimidate someone who, at worst, made a genuine mistake that would have been prevented by them properly marking the crime scene. Eventually, the men were allowed to leave without providing ID, although they were told they could have been arrested, and the restricted area was marked off by crime scene tape, as it should have been originally. Although the deputies refused to identify themselves when asked for their badge numbers, the 2 most aggressive of them were able to be identified by the names printed on their shirts as Deputy Zavala and Deputy A. Torres. Date of incident, October 26, 2016. Officers involved, Deputy Zavala, Deputy A. Torres, and 2 unidentified officers. Department involved, Harris County, Texas Sheriff's Office. Department Facebook page, Harris County Sheriff's Office. On FB Department Twitter profile, @XO Texas Department YouTube account, the XO Texas Department phone number, 713-755-6044. If you have a video, personal story involving police misconduct and/or abuse, or commentary about a law enforcement related news story, we would be happy to have you submit it. You can find some advice on how to get your submission published on the COPBLOCK network within this post. Click the banner to submit content to COPBLOCK.org. Click the banner to submit content to COPBLOCK.org. I was out responding to a 2-alarm fire at Old Town Spring, Texas for media footage. The video stands for itself. I feel like the officers escalated the situation and got angry when they did not like my answers. I was told I was not being detained, but once I wouldn't give them my ID, I was then told I was being detained. They then tried to use intimidation tactics. Just don't want my email address or any identifying elements in the story. I fear there always can be retaliation. Related.